Yo, it's your boy Chip here with another market analysis. Today is 9/29/19. Yeah, today what we're going to go over, right? We're going to go over the NZD JPY. We're going to look over the Euro JPY, and we're also going to go over the Euro USD. Reason why I want to go over these pairs this week is because they're going to move very substantially this week, right? They move together also. These are correlating pairs. So meaning if one pair, like let's say, for example, the New Zealand dollar to the JPY is moving on a bearish movement, then we will see that in the Euro JPY also, right? Which will reflect also in the Euro USD. Okay, so those three are very correlated. They run together. It gives you a great idea where the market is going. Okay, some are slower than others. Some are faster, and some are slower than others. So price does have to catch up with each other, but it does ultimately give you the same patterns, right? So let's go down. Let's go down, right? We're gonna go to the weekly. Actually, I'm gonna go to my monthly. Excuse me. I'm gonna plot out my monthly, and I have golden chip implanted on this NZD JPY it just was there, so we're gonna analyze with it and get a little confirmation. Right. So as we see right here, it's a huge bearish movement already, right? I want to measure something. I'm gonna measure something. I'm gonna measure from the high to there. I want to check something. Go to my weekly. Current price. Okay, so we get reversal, right? What a huge reversal. What I was doing there is I was plotting out, right, the support and resistance, and I was measuring the previous month, right? Checking within this candle, right? So you see how this is more than 50%, right? You see how this candle alone, this current month, has rejected half of this candle, right? This is an engulfing candle, correct? Huge bearish engulfing. Well, what price tried to do is, it tried to come up equilateral, and what it did was it failed at least halfway, right? When you see movements like that on a higher time frame, right, 50% of that bearish is being rejected, as you see here, right? This is our rejection of this month. If you see that next to a engulfing candle, bullish or bearish, measure it and check the 0.5% of it, right? The 50% of it. There's usually a retracement, right, that occurs because it does not want to actually go that far up or down depending on the direction. So we get the 50% retracement, or sometimes it's 61, and we see a continuation, right? So this right here I see as a pullback, right? I see we have a little bit further to go. We have a little bit further to go, right? This is coming to an end actually. So we'll see the 29th. So next month, we should hopefully see some bullish movement in the NZDs. But what I'm seeing right now, I'm going to, just from my eye, I just want to see this go bearish, right? I see also now going into my weekly. Once I go into my weekly, I see communication, more communication, pin bar, right? Get a pin bar, more recent. So I want to see this support get hit, right? I want to see that support. Okay. If price does want to pull out of here, which would be awesome, it has a little bit to go up also, all right? And just up to this this 170 pips, right? Back up to the 69.731. But what I'm seeing is it wants to hit the 66.600, right? It wants to go right back down to support, give us some support. There's a lot of noise going on around this area, right? big, strong turn or areas at this point. So you want to be cautious this week. Like I was saying, these are going to move very substantially this week, right? So let's go into the Euro JPY. So do you guys see like I'm gonna go over here, go to the month, right? You see how we have our bearish movement, a very correlated, look at that. NZD, JPY as this, and then we get the Euro JPY, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna plot it the same way I was doing. All right. Go to my weekly. Okay, pull back, pull back. Okay, so we see that this is a very bearish movement, right? Huge bearish movement. I still see this as going bearish, right? Just as to the support. The support needs to be hit again, right? Which is 220 pips on the Euro JPY. So it's bearish in my eyes to go a little bit more down. We have a lot of noise at this area. Wow, I just got, okay. So we have a lot of noise that's going on here, right? And so this is a support we would obviously see from our eyes, but this is also a resistance, right? A resistance area. So our resistance was previously hit. So what I want to do, the market opens very soon. So what I want to do is I want to get that push to the downside, right? And then I want to see this within maybe a couple of days, maybe this week alone, we could see a bullish movement in the NZD JPY and the Euro JPY, depending on the conditions of the market, because they look like they're hitting a floor, right? It's coming down to an end. I want to get this formation to end, right? Nice W formation to come across, right? If we get that W, get us a double bottom, we'll take that right back up, right? So what I see there, right, on the Euro JPY, I'm not needing to really mark up too much. Just seeing that these are hitting some strong support and resistance areas, you really just want to stay within the area. It's consolidated a little bit at the moment, so you can hold yourself from pulling triggers also, but this looks like it's going to end up going bullish long term, right? So what we want to do just for the meantime, this bearish movement has to, right, has to turn around. So that's what I'm looking at for the Euro JPY and the NZD JPY to go bearish for short term, even though long term it has been going down. We don't have too much longer, and then I want to see it go bullish. Okay, so let's go to the Euro USD, and we can see the formations. Right, formations are very, very valid. This one moves very quick, knowing because it's the Euro and the USD. Very manipulative pairs. So you don't catch me trading a lot of the US pairs. I will trade them, but not a lot of them, right? I like to get in and out with those because of yeah, we all know US dollar doesn't like to give us the movements we always want, right? There's a lot of things that are going on right now in the politics. So same thing with the Euro. Euro's actually going through a huge economic crisis also. So this is why we've been seeing this consolidation for so long, for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, months. And let's see. We see this is also finding strong support, right? I see this as going bullish, okay? I see Euro USD getting ready to go bullish. right? We have hit support at a very low, and these are the necks, right? These are the breaks, and it's not wanting to pass that area, right? So what I'm looking for is to actually see this go bullish, right? I'm gonna see from our support to our resistance, that's 200 pips, right? So if we wanted to, we could wait for a nice area. Let me get an area in here, a couple areas for you. Okay, I have 2 areas, so we can take these, right? This is on the daily, so this can take days. Takes for some time. This is a huge consolidation, right? Huge consolidation, right? So from the support to our next level, that's 90 pips. We want to see how the market reacts when it opens up, but that is to the 1.09925, right? That would be our first target. Our second target will be about 48 pips to the next, right? Which would be 1.10410, okay? Taking it all the way back up to the resistance, right? The 1.1174, okay? But I do want to advise you guys to watch out, right? Because there's a lot of background that's happening that we won't be able to see on our news forecast sites if you're using sites for that, for your fundamentals. So just be careful with the the Euro USD this week also. And just also just be aware of the US pairs this week. There's a lot of tension that's being roused up over in the Saudi Arabia, Iran area due to the drone attack. America just sent over 200 troops to secure and to implement some things into the Saudi area. So the market is going to react to that. And just be careful, like I was saying, but I do appreciate you all for tuning in, and catch me every week doing these analyses. If you could like, comment, subscribe, please share this to your family, your friends, your teams, hey, if anyone's trying to learn how to trade Forex, hey, show them this, get them a good insight on naked charts. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and this is Chip Trades, and I'm out.